Josh, were you a little banged up in that game, and how did that kind of affect your ability to run a little bit? And I guess second part question, the success of passing on third downs, what kind of led to that?
No, I wasn't banged up. I feel good. Played well as well. So when we came out, we competed, and we came out with the victory. And we just did what we needed to win based on the play call. So. And then to the second part of the question, third downs, that just came from, practice, working on the plays, understanding the looks we're getting on third down, the potential pressures, and where they're going to roll the coverage and how they're going to play it. So it just came from everyone being on the same page and we were able to execute what we needed to.
Yeah, for Josh and Cam, I know you guys are consumed with your football right now, but I wonder, have you heard or read anything about what's going on in Missouri?
Obviously, you've seen it, but I don't know much about it. I don't know any information really about it, so it's kind of hard to talk about it. I don't really know too much about it.
Steve.
To both of you, Bush was just talking about how he wanted the team to kind of show the same focus at home that it showed on the road lately. Why do you think, well, Ben, obviously the last two road games Alabama and Kentucky played really well, maybe not quite so well Saturday. Why do you think the difference has been from the road performance and home focus?
We always said we didn't play well. We played well enough to win. Obviously, those things we wanted to improve on, but I think, where Coach is coming from is just when you play at home, there's a lot more of distractions and things that, can get in. So just being locked into the details of the game and being focused and being ready to go out and perform their job well.
Just what kind of are those distractions? Just what are maybe some of the things that you're dealing at home that you might not have to deal with on the road?
Obviously, the obvious, you're at home, so your crowd, just the hype, just of being at home. We got a lot of people coming in and out of the locker room at home. I really don't think it's a problem, though. Because it's just a matter of fact on the individual if he's locked in and focused and ready to go.
For both of you guys, there's been growing chatter this year about the playing surface at Neyland being kind of slippery and not good footing. And Coach said there was a meeting this morning about that, trying to address that. From your all standpoint, have you noticed that?
We know, our ground crew is going to do whatever they can, given the circumstances, to come out and give us the best playing surface. So, we're thankful for the people we have and the ability to go out and compete in Neyland on the surface we have. So, as a player, from our part, we kind of just focus on what we can control and go out, and that's our plan. And we just go out and compete given the circumstances. So we just focus on what we can control and compete from that.
Kind of a follow-up on that, Cam, I think you slipped once, there were some other defensive backs, and then Josh, did you feel like you had solid footing when you were trying to pass? Because it looked like maybe you had slipped a couple times because of the field. Is that accurate, or?
I couldn't pass numbers, so I don't think the field had anything to do with that, honestly.
Y'all's first half point differential is really good. You've been really dominant in the first half this year. To Cam, I'm just wondering, what do you think's been the key to having these faster starts this year compared to previous seasons, and how tough has it been to kind of carry that over into the second half?
I think the biggest part of that is just what we talk about in the program, complementing football. We're doing the little things on offense and special teams. We're starting fast. And that's just built into our program, not just from a football standpoint, but how we carry ourselves off the field, start fast in the classroom, how we carry ourselves in the weight room, start fast in the weight room, and all the little things that we do in this program. And that just carries over to the game, the same mindset that we have, outside of football or outside of the game, leads into the game and helps us throughout the first half. And then we just got to do a better job of just continuing in the second half and keep that gas pedal going, for all 60 minutes.
Okay, thank you. We'll have both players